Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Yvette with Yvette's Junk Journal Shop on Ko-fi. That's Ko-Fi. I sell ephemera kits, junk journals, journal making supplies offered by myself and also a lot of my friends. So let's go ahead and look today. These are items that I have made for the shop. There are, let's see, 6 different sets here. These are handmade ephemera sets. So let's go ahead and start looking at these individually. So I'm going to move a couple things aside here so I have a little room to work with. And we'll start with this little guy here. So as you can see, these are little just journal cards. There are 8 pieces. This is called This and That because you'll see why here in a moment. I have a little bulb pin with a pearl drop on there tied with a piece of lace, and then inside here we just have a whole bunch of different journal cards, some with stickers, some with this has material on the back, and then I've got a couple journal cards in there, and then a little handmade pocket on the front with an antique button on there. And then this is a 3-dimensional sticker there. This is some paper that I got from Cheryl's, my friend. I'll link her channel in the description box. You can get all kinds of tea-dyed and naturally dyed papers from her. This is a index card that I've altered. And then I've made a little pocket out of a book page and put a little digital in there. This is out of a magazine as well as the background here. Kind of a couple little buttons in the corner. And again, that's an index card. This was a greeting card that I made into a journal. It said happy birthday up here, but I wanted it to be a journal card, so I just decorated it up a little bit. And as you can see, all the back of my cards, in most cases, are finished as well. This is a 3-dimensional sticker here. I layered it up, put some flags on there. And then on the back, I've got that's Cheryl's daffodil dyed paper. This is an embossed piece of paper. Today is the day, little sticker on there. And then on the back, I just have another journal card. So you can use this as maybe a side pocket with the journal card. So that is This and That 8-piece set. I'm just going to put this back together so I don't get anything mixed up. There we go. All right, set that over here. The next one we're going to do is this one. It's a fall themed. So I have a ribbon around the outside, really pretty. It's got a little shimmer to it. I have 2 little bead dangles on here that can be used on your journal however you like. And these are all gnome themed. So this one is called Fall Gnome Journal Card Set. There are 5 pieces in this set. As you can see, he's a cute little gnome with a pumpkin spice latte. So I covered a piece of cardstock with lace, layered it up with some vintage ribbon. And that's a book page up there from Edith Holden, which didn't have anything on it. And so I went ahead and made that into a little tab. So I don't have a whale tail punch, but I have a friend Karen who does, and we did a swap with different items, and I sent her some pages and then she cut them out and then had extra pages for herself. So this was a piece I got in a little packet that I got at the Goodwill, and it had this little cardboard kind of cutout. I think it's for school, but I went ahead and layered it up and made it into a journal card. This one has a leather feel to the background there. And then I have a journal card tucked in behind the little gnome here that says fall. I think those stickers are so cute. They're just 3-dimensional, very cute little stickers. There's a hedgehog down here in the corner. And then on the back, this one is mulberry or handmade paper. Thankful. It's got the little gnome, a little bit of Edith Holden page behind. And I left the back blank on that one. And then this one is a textured cardstock with 2 pockets. And the journal cards just come out and they're decorated on the back. And that is Fall Gnome is the name of that one. You can find that in my shop. Again, that's Yvette's Junk Journal Shop on Ko-fi, Ko-fi. It's a new platform for artists, so people aren't familiar with it, so I would like to point that out. The next one we have, I'm going to do is this one here. This is called Timeless Ephemera Pouch. There are 24 pieces in this one. As you can see, it's a cardstock base. There's a couple pockets on it. It's double-sided. The back has some Edith Holden page on it. We'll get into that in a minute. On the front here, we have a piece of wide lace, and it's got a little what do you call it? Bulb pin, sorry, with some beads on there, a little dangle. I've got two of these in here. There's one on the back side as well. And you can tea dye these. They look really nice with coffee or tea dyed. I have a tea dyed little pocket here made out of a bag. And the bag sealed up on me when I made this in my oven. It sealed up, so I just made a little pocket on the bottom there to stuff everything in. So these are images I got out of a I think it was 86 little home decor book, Shabby Chic. And I thought they were really cute little images, so I just layered them all up. They're all decorated on the back, as you can see. And they had different home decor items in there, all with that shabby chic feel. There's a little teardrop pearl up at the top there. And then it also had some ideas for decorating, so it had these wallpaper samples, and I just cut those out and made those into journal cards as well. So those all tuck into this pocket here. At the top of the pocket, we have a journal card made out of a greeting card, and I just did some stenciling on that. Tuck these back in. And then I have a pocket here that opens up, and I have some journal cards in there. This one has some vintage fabric on there, a picture of it from the book, and then again one of those little plates. I put that on a index card, and then this was a greeting card that I made into a pocket, and it has a journal card that comes out, has a pocket on here that I layered up, and then this is a little chandelier. And I went ahead and put all my cards are decorated on the back as well. So that just slides in this pocket here, and this slides in here. And then this will go here, and it ties in with the ribbon. On the back side here, I'm going to pull these out. There's another one of those doilies. I have an altered greeting card that I made into a large journal card. I have this ephemera piece here that I just layered up on the back, put some cardstock on it to make it a little sturdier. Has a belly band with a piece of Edith Holden behind it. And then I made this trifold tag here. So the jute comes off. And then these just open up. This is from a digital pack from Lindsay Zenor at Nevermore Creations. This is from the book. And then inside here, this is also from Lindsay. And on the back, you can see I've decorated those cards. It's got a little bit of Edith Holden on there. And then this whole thing folds back up, and on the back we have another journaling spot. So all that gets tied together with this piece of jute and just tucks into the back page there. So again, this is a 24-piece set, and that is called Timeless Ephemera Pouch. So let me tie this up real quick here. I'll fix that and make it all pretty before I send it off. So all of these items can be found in the handmade journal section, or handmade ephemera section in my shop. Next item we have is Farm Life. This is a 4-piece journal card set tied with a piece of seam binding here. And then I've hand stitched around each one of these cards. I'll just lay them out here like this. And as you can see, I've just stitched around it. Each one has lace or seam binding at the top there. And then I just took these images, again from Lindsay's shop, Nevermore Creations 17. And I layered them up with stamps and washi tape. The background is a masterboard that I pieced together all the different pieces of cardstock, and then I decorated the backs on those as well. So that's where your journaling spot is. It's on the back. So again, that is called Farm Life. It's a 4-piece set and all ties together. The next one we're going to look at is called Woodland Boho. It's a stuffed envelope, 12-piece. And that is this one right here. A little more complicated to get into, but not too bad. So it's a double-sided altered envelope. And I've put this on here where the address was. We crossed that out and then I just put that on there. I say we because my mom gave me the envelope. I've layered everything up on here. It's tied with a hand crocheted tie, which you could use on a journal. I've given you enough here that definitely would tie off a journal. And then inside we have a belly band on the front that I've made from the bottom part of a guest check. Inside there are some little ephemera pieces you can use however you like. Image from Lindsay here. And then I have a little bit more of this from the same Shabby Chic. Again, this is an image from that book. And then these are also from Lindsay, these two, part of one of her kits. And I've layered it up with this vintage trim on here. A little flower up in the corner. And then the backs of those, of course, are all decorated. This was a greeting card. And I put a little bit of the, Nouveau embellishment mousse. And I put that around that. I got some of that and tried that. That was fun to work with. It's the little piece of vintage lace at the top. And then I have a hang tag. These are also from Lindsay's shop. And I put a little beaded dangle on there with some lace. And the back is also decorated on that card. And then we have a fairy card. This is from Ephemera Treasure Trove on Facebook. It came in a kit that I got from her. This was a seam binding bag or packet, as you can see, and the seam binding I've used, but the packet, it's a vintage one, so when I used it, the packet kind of came apart. So I put paper clips on the top and bottom to hold it closed. And then inside here I have a bag here, cellophane bag, and then inside it is a whole bunch of different washi stickers that you can use however you like in your creations. And then you have your altered paper clip to use and a journaling card here. So that all goes together like that. And then we have this item. We have two more here. This is also a greeting card. It's so cute with a little hedgehog on there and some mushrooms and decorated on the back. And then this has a little bit of Edith Holden on here and here with some vintage buttons decorated up. We've got some masterboard paper back here with a journaling spot on it. And that all tucks in. As you can see, I put different pockets on here. And then the front is just all decorated up. So those all tuck into there. Again, this is called Woodland Boho. And it is a 12-piece stuffed envelope. So I'm going to tuck these back in real quick here. Hard to get them back in how I had them. I don't want to misplace anything and put it in the wrong spot here. Oh, there we go. And these go down in here. Actually, you can come up from the bottom. It does a little better sometimes. That goes with that. And then the last one I have here is Touches of Edith, because all of these have Edith Holden book pages on them. I've tied it with this pretty blue ribbon. I've made a chain and bead dangle here that you can use on your journal. So that slips off, and again, that is long enough. I've been generous with that, so you can use that as a tie on your journal. I have a little bit of this like pom-pom, or little, I guess it's pom-pom, and then they were spaced about this far apart, so what I did was I just put the loops down here and made kind of a little trim out of it. Here's a crystal chandelier pocket. I've got a little bit more of that vintage lace with the lace behind it, images from the book there. And there's the back of that one. These are from Lindsay's shop. That comes in a whole like vintage ephemera pack. This was a Thomas Kincaid card that my mom got. I put a little bit of Edith Holden on there and some embellishment at the top, a little bit of stenciling on the back. And then I've got this one here. So this is 12 plus pieces. This is Edith Holden there. This is a Tim Holtz label. This is from the book, a little washi at the bottom. This is a little pocket. And I've layered this up with some cardstock and book page. Put that in there. And this is made to be a belly band. So that's how I envisioned this was a belly band in your journal. Then on the back here, I have, the back is all decorated. It's got some beaded embellishment here. And I've got a little journal card. Pops out of there. And again, all these images are from Lindsay's shop, except for the book pages are from the book that I had. This one is eluding me where I got that, but I'll put that in the description box. And then I have another pocket up here that holds a little bit more ephemera, and of course all those on the back are finished. So everything just pops back in the pockets, and then you can use those however you like in your journals. So there we have it. A lot to see today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out my shop and be sure to look back in there. I do have some people that still have journals or ephemera pieces, supplies, because they were one of the first ones that I showed. So as the word's getting out about my shop, those kind of get shuffled and forgotten. So go ahead and take a look at those. I know there's things in there from Joanne and Michelle and Melody and Dawn, lots of people. So go ahead and check those out, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you liked taking a look at what I've made. I had a lot of fun making these through the weekend. I did have a extended weekend, so that was nice. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.